Two men journey to the bars and restaurants of Scandinavia to find amazing beers, always with the same question.
Hey, what's on tap?
It's time to find out.
What's up?
Mikkeller?
Yeah, it's Mikkeller.
Cool.
Yeah.
We'll start and we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it on the show.
I got tons of questions.
I like the label.
Yeah, me too. What's up with the stupid can? What's up with the stupid can?
All right, so today we are.
Oh, you're already recording?
Oh, yeah, I'm already.
Oh, okay.
I'm not even.
Perfect.
I'm not. I like to just roll into it.
Yeah.
You don't even have to set
All
it
right.
up.
Cool.
So it's the trifecta, the triumvirate of Matthias, Adrian, and myself. Three brains working together again to review beers.
It's such hard work.
I know it's a difficult task, but someone's going to do it.
Yeah. So who else but us?
I know. So today it's Mikkeller and Cloudwater. We have the Rozpusta, which is a Berliner Weiss, a Berliner style Weiss beer brewed with white grapes.
Yeah.
White grapes.
Yes.
Sounds great.
So what's a white grape?
It's a grape that is not red.
Yeah, that's my opinion as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's the green ones?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why would you call it a white grape?
Because that's what they're called, is white grapes.
But they're green.
But no one calls them green grapes.
Oh, yes, we do in Sweden.
People should.
Yeah.
That's bizarre. You should not.
You call them green grapes in Sweden, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's to the rest of the world. It's white and red.
Oh, you mean the English-speaking word?
Right. The world that matters.
All right.
Let's
Sorry.
just be
All right.
let's just be honest here.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
But it's a Danish beer, though.
Yes, it is.
But is it brewed in, because
I think
in
it's
Denmark,
brewed in San Francisco.
I would say,
Because
yeah,
it's a
San
can.
Diego.
Yeah,
It's
San
a can.
Diego. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is a San Diego. It's released by Shelton Brothers, so it's definitely a
San Diego one.
San Diego one.
That's funny, because if it was Danish, it would be in green grapes.
So are all Americans colorblind when it comes to green?
No, but they you have white and red wines, so they went with white and red grapes.
Well, I mean, that kind of, we also call it white wine in Sweden, right? So,
Right, not green wine.
No.
Although you should be, or I guess a yellow wine.
Yellow
It's
wine,
kind of
because I mean, it's more of a yellow color.
Because you have a rosé, you have
Yeah.
red wine, should
Yeah.
be yellow wine.
Yeah,
But-
it should be yellow wine.
Yeah.
What's up with the ladies? There's
It's part of an art exhibit. This is designed by Kasper Eistrup. Yep.
All right.
In November 2017 as part of his Diamonds to Dust art exhibit. And it looks like he's...
So the lady starts out young as a diamond, and then she grows into dust with the old lady.
I don't know. It's the same woman though. It doesn't look like she didn't age very well. If that's the case, she had maybe a meth error there towards the end.
It says,
Not sure what's going on with that. But anyway, the label has three different women on the front, and we'll take photos and post that with the episode so you can see what the difference is.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's meant to be the same woman drawn in three different eras. I think it's three different women.
Mm-hmm. There's still diamonds to dust. So.
Diamonds to Dust.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Yep.
But your explanation makes much more sense than mine.
Of course.
But yeah, so we've got this Berliner style Weiss beer brewed with white grapes.
It smells quite winey.
It does
It
smell
does.
quite winey.
A tiny bit of yeast. Sour.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it looks like a kind of wine-ish as well. Kind of like not a Chardonnay, but more like a Pinot Gris.
Yeah, it
color.
looks like a sweet wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. All right, guys. Cheers.
Cheers.
It tastes like wine.
Yeah,
It's got very much wine flavor to it.
Yeah.
But you still get like the Berliner base coming through as well.
Yeah, it's definitely
It's not very sour. It's quite sweet, actually.
Yeah, I mean the sourness is very, very light. It's almost an afterthought.
Yeah.
It drinks pretty much like a Pinot Gris or what's the German wine
Riesling?
stuff? Riesling, yeah. Kind of something like that.
Yeah. I mean, for someone who says that they don't like beer and that they prefer wine, this would be a good serving for those types of people.
Oh, very much so.
Yeah, I agree. But I kind of miss the grapes though. I feel the grape, but it's not coming through as the green grape I'd like.
No, you want it to be more winey, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
More winish tinge to it.
Yes, I would like to have a more a softer feeling. This is too much towards the soda. Mm-hmm. It is
I can see
sweet
that.
and easy to drink, and there's a lot of flavor, but not very delicate.
No, I would not call this a delicate beer in the least. I can definitely see where you would want that. Something a little bit drier, maybe.
Yeah. Drier and more grape beer. I mean, like more cider, champagne. That kind of feeling.
Because it does feel quite sweet.
Yes. It's like it's a thirst quencher for sure. But is it?
I don't know. Is it really? Because I mean, could you drink a lot of this?
Yeah, I think so. I
don't know if I could.
But it's because it's like soda.
Yeah, I feel like you're missing some ice cubes, and then you kind of drink it by the poolside.
Umbrella.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
And at 5.5% alcohol, it's not a huge. You probably drink a few of these and not feel too bad.
It's a lot for Berliner, though.
Yeah.
It's pretty much an Imperial Berliner at that point. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of it. I gotta say.
I'd say I'm very disappointed saying that I do like Berliners a lot, and I do like grapes a lot. And I was thinking like more towards the Lambic area than towards the soda area.
I think if it was carbonated a little bit heavier, I would think more Lambic.
Yeah,
but the carbonation is pretty light and pretty mellow, so the sweetness really shines through on this.
Yeah.
I get a little bit of a metallic aftertaste. I don't know about you guys.
I don't know if I would call it metallic. I don't know if I'm getting that much from it, really.
I'm getting what you're saying, but if you haven't said it, I wouldn't thought about it.
You wouldn't know that?
I wouldn't think about it as metallic, no.
No, but what it really is about is that spike of grape in the middle when you're drinking it. Sweet spike of grape.
Yeah.
But no.
Almost like a sweet champagne, kind of.
Yeah, something like that. But
So when I poured it, there's a lot of foam on it, and when you just agitate it a little bit, it really
foams up quite a lot.
Yeah. It brings back a lot of head returns to the top of it.
Yeah, and then it totally disappears.
Yeah. Not a huge fan.
I think we're all pretty meh on this one.
Yeah.
I think it's what kind of not destroys it, but what kind of bothers me about it is it's so. I perceive it as really sweet for being a Berliner Weiss. I would have wanted more sourness to it, and then I think it would have been better.
Yeah, I think if it had gone more of like a dry white wine with a bit of more of an edge to it, I think it would have really been something outstanding.
Yeah.
But as it stands now, it's okay. I mean,
it's okay. Yeah.
I don't hate it, and if I was, like I said, lounging by the pool, I probably wouldn't mind having one, but
I just don't know. I probably wouldn't drink a whole can of it myself.
It would be hard to drink a whole can, probably, at least over a short period of time.
Yeah.
So,
and I'm thinking that when this warms up, it's probably not going to give it any benefit.
It's not getting better.
Definitely
better with
no,
heat. No. It needs to be drunk cold. For sure.
No, but
gets me thinking about. I would have wanted to see a white grape version of 2L's Berliner Weisses.
Yeah,
that'd be interesting.
I think that would be really nice.
Yes, to be fair, like white grapes, which are green, is a great fruit that is underestimated and not used that much.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely. I would like to see more grape IPAs.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
I really enjoy those.
Yeah.
Well, so we could do this spring.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right. So, Adrian, what would you give this?
Well, it's a meh, but I'll still give it a 3.25. It's not a bad beer. It's just a bit boring.
Yeah.
3.25.
I'm
also thinking somewhere along the lines of like 3 or 3.25.
Yeah.
Probably going to go 3.
Yeah, I was actually going to go straight down the middle with a 3 on this as well.
Yeah.
It's not bad, but it's going to be really forgettable. The most outstanding thing is the label.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's a very forgettable, middle of the road beer. It's a shame because it could have been. You can really see where
I'm
it
liking
could have
the
been so much
concept.
better.
Like the idea is really good. Maybe the execution kind of just did not live up to the expectation of the marketing of the can, I guess.
Yeah, I think so. All right, so moving on to the Cloudwater. Double dry hopped Pale Simcoe Ekuanot coming in at 5.5% alcohol by volume. Simcoe takes the lead in a 16 GL. Gallons per liter. I don't know what GL would stand for.
16 grams per liter.
Grams per liter. Thank you. For some reason, I was totally. If it's a GR, I totally got there.
Well, because you're American.
Yes. Simcoe takes the lead in a 16 grams per liter dry hop, backed by Ekuanot.
That is a lot.
The malt base includes dextrin, malt, oats, and maltodextrin for body and texture. Yeast include New England and Lannemant. The aroma hops are Simcoe and Ekuanot. The bittering hops are Pilgrim, Alpha, CO2 extract. Malts are Golden Promise, wheat malt, dextrin malt, golden naked oats, and maltodextrin.
All right.
Also, if you have a gluten allergy, a wheat, barley, or oat allergy, you should not drink this beer. Just so you know.
Oh, that's too bad for you, Adrian. I'm going to have to take care of that.
Sorry. No.
And hops fade fast, so fresher is better.
Yes.
And the expiration date on this is August 1st, 2018.
August 1st.
No, sorry. Best before, it says BBE is April 18th.
Huh.
Okay.
I wonder how old it is.
I have no idea what the Cloudwater sets as the best before.
So maybe actually it was brewed on the first, because it's 08/01/18. So if it's day and then month, it was January the 8th.
Yeah.
Probably that's the way to read it.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, that would be
That would make sense.
possible,
Yeah.
but it's quite... Well, I picked it
This
up
is a release
last
4.
week.
I got the R4 part anyway.
Yeah. Normally, they're like 2 months old when I get them, but okay, we might be lucky.
Ooh, that smells so good.
Yeah.
It smells so fresh.
I love Cloudwater's...
Classic Cloudwater smell.
Yeah. But I'll go. I stayed away from Cloudwater lately, except for their IPAs, and they're doing a lot of Ekuanot lately.
Yeah, they've been doing a lot of Pilsners and Helles beers as well.
Yeah,
that's kind of like all over the place.
Yeah.
And a lot of their collabs have been in that vein as well. And I haven't, for me, Pilsners and Helles kind of dime a dozen, so I don't reach for those normally, especially not during the winter.
Mm-hmm.
But
it's only 5.5%.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
That's cool.
Did you not listen?
Nope.
Apparently.
Cheers.
All right.
Cheers.
I really like the aftertaste on that.
Very sticky and fruity.
Quite a green hop taste after flavor.
Yeah. I'm getting a lot of fruity notes off of that too.
Yeah, it's very, very tropic. I mean, we always say tropic, but this is like...
it's quite resinous as well.
Yeah. It's very clean.
Yeah.
The upfront is really bitter, I think. But then after the aftertaste and the oxidation over the tongue, it's really fruity and super pleasant. And the bitterness just fades away.
Yeah. I think the Simcoe contributes to the bitterness, and then the Ekuanot is quite fruity.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. But I get a lot of bitterness up front, and then turns into this fruity sweetness kind of deal, and then the aftertaste gets really bitter again.
All right.
Yeah, there's a lot of bitterness, especially for, it's still in New England.
Yeah.
But it's a different kind of bitterness. It's not the malty stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
I like it a lot, although it's kind of sticky. You get what I mean?
I think that's what
up your nose.
Yeah, I think it's what I attributed to the resinous part where it gets a bit sticky. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
The flavor is interesting. It's so much, as I said, tropic, but is it mango? It's something very familiar. Papaya, perhaps, yeah. At least it's a fruit we probably know the name of for once.
Yeah, I quite like it. I mean, this has been a real. It reminds me, like, oh yeah, this is why I love Cloudwater is the IPAs. They're so amazing.
But still, like, I'm a huge Cloudwater fan since the versions.
Yeah.
And I got hooked on them. I started with version 10, so I only got like 10, 11, 12, and 13.
Yeah, I think I started with the ones that were in bottles. We had the bottle one.
I started with, as soon as there was a beer list that came out, and it rated Cloudwater's double IPA version 3 is like one of the best beers in the world.
Yeah.
And then this happened to be in London a few months later, and I think I got like
Version 6.
5 and 6, or 6 and 7, one or the other.
Yeah.
I think it was because it was like we tried like 6 versus something else.
Yeah,
I can't
we had
remember.
at least 3 versions on the show.
Yeah, we've had 10, we've had 9, we've had 6. Because 6 was the one with the yellow label on the bottle, I think. That was rated really, really high.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was really excellent.
From what I've known, the 10 was the best. I totally love that beer. Probably the best IPA I've ever had. But I think these bottles they keep delivering now, they all look pretty much the same. And they got the DDH. For
me, it's like anything from Cloudwater that has DDH on it, I'm definitely going to get it.
I'm going to drink that. I'm going to drink a lot of that.
Yeah.
I agree, but the best ones have not been those. It's been that
I think I'm going to have to disagree.
Yeah?
Yeah. I've loved all of their double dry hop stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're comparing it to the double IPAs or the DEPA version-ish, whatever, then of course the DEPA versions have been quite freaking stellar.
Yeah. That's what I mean. I mean, I love these as well. I keep buying them, but I'm still looking for where are the Cloudwater DEPAs. It's like I don't see them very often.
Yeah, I wish they would come up with a new double IPA series.
Yeah,
I'm sure they will.
Yeah, I hope so.
So what do you guys give this?
I'm gonna give it a 3.75.
I give it a 4. I find it so refreshing and just keeps delivering with each mouthful. I think this was one that if I had it a few more times, it'd probably just jump up a little bit every time I had it.
I think for me, it's the bitterness for me that kind of lowers it a little bit. I think it's a little bit too bitter.
The bitterness. I really enjoy the bitterness.
I think it's a little bit too bitter for making it extremely drinkable.
Yeah, but still, did you have the new and improved Stigberries?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no bitterness in that one.
Oh, there's none at all. No.
No.
Yeah.
And that kind of kills it.
Yeah.
So,
well, you need a little bit of bitterness backbone to kind of, even if it's a New England style beer, for me, my personal opinion is that it needs a bit of bitterness to it to kind of carry it through that whole drinking experience.
Right. But that's what I like about this is the bitterness up front, but then it just disappears and you get this wonderful tropical.
You see, I get like the bitterness in the aftertaste as well.
Yeah.
I get the bitterness on the up front.
Yeah, I get it up front, turns into fruit, and then it goes bitter again.
Yeah, I gotta go with Matthias that one. It ends up bitter again, but you're both right, but then it ends in the bitterness.
Yeah.
I don't find that it ends in bitterness myself, but
it does because we're 2 against 1.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. But I'm still going to give it a 4.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a 4 as well. Because I could drink this forever again and again and again. It's not a perfect beer. It's just wonderful.
All right. Yeah. So, Adrian, we had this discussion before, and you've mentioned it several times on the podcast about Ten-Fidy and Oscar Blues.
Yeah.
All right. And so your opinion on Oscar Blues is it needs to be drunk fresh.
Well, I don't have that much experience of Ten-Fidy, but I had an old one.
But you had an old one, and you did not like it.
But you said on the show
like I wasn't that impressed several times that Ten-Fidy is not a beer to age.
Yes.
And so what we have before you are two Ten-Fidys.
All right.
We have one that is approximately a year old.
Yeah.
Dated February of 2017.
Yes.
And then we have the one that was released just a couple of weeks ago. It's Timberlagen. So,
Yep.
we're in a little challenge here to see which one we think is the better Ten-Fiddy.
And
which
have you?
class did he get first? Do you know which one is?
I know which one is which.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that matters.
Yeah.
I know which one is which.
So have you checked the one that's a Timberlagen that is not old?
I know. I didn't. I just assumed. That. It's too dark in here. Anyway, yeah. So we'll say it's the new one. I have a very good feeling that it's All right. So only I know which is which.
Yes. Cool.
And we'll let you taste the first one. We'll
Yes,
take
I'll taste
that
the
one
first
first.
So which is this the first poured one first?
So the one in the brewski, yeah. So that one first.
That one first. Yeah.
And then
this is the
that
one you
one
poured
first.
first.
Yeah,
This
that one I
one,
poured first.
this one has a lot more aroma. The left has a lot more aroma.
I agree.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the one to the left.
Well, my left is the one.
Well, okay.
Exactly.
Then the one to your right. To your
To
right.
right.
Yeah.
That one just doesn't smell that much.
No, it feels. It
Smells
smells
a bit earthy.
surprisingly little.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
smells a bit like dirt.
just not there. It's like the
right.
other one smells a lot.
Okay.
All right.
Then we can trace the first one.
Okay, we go with the smell one.
Let's go with the smelly Ten-Fiddy first.
Yep.
It's super pleasant.
Hell yeah, it is.
Raisiny,
Oh yeah, this, raisin and dates and
coffee, and
it's very much raisin.
It's very murky. It's actually not pulling all my strings.
no.
No, that's the barrel age did, but
I understand.
I got a lot of roastiness on the back taste.
Exactly. That's what I was
Yeah.
just going to say. Like, it turns into, like, it starts out with just like pure dates and tons of raisins, and then it turns into like a really roasty, kind of mellow aftertaste, which I kind of enjoy.
I quite enjoy that a lot.
it's very different because all these murky brown flavors that a stout usually don't have. It really sticks out as something different.
Yeah.
Except for the great name, Ten-Fiddy.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so then we'll try the
number
other
two.
one.
Try the other.
The non-smelly one.
A bit sharper.
Oh, much
A
sharper.
lot less flavor.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. But
That one tastes metallic.
it does a little bit. It smells metallic too, I think.
I don't like this one.
All right.
I'm not convinced. You see, I'm not that favorable of the brown flavors that comes in the other. I kind of think the other one is fresher.
So you find that this one is fresher.
No,
Yeah.
the other
No,
one. The
this
first one.
The first one's fresher.
The smelly one is probably the aged one and taste a lot more and have a lot more complexity and so
Right.
on.
Okay.
The other one I find very much easier to drink and less complex.
Because it doesn't taste like anything. Well, it tastes metallic.
Well, like now you're kind of being
You're speaking rude.
rude. If there's only 1 year between these, I'm having a hard time thinking it's even the same kind of beer.
Yeah,
it's
same here.
so different. It's completely
It's
different.
two completely different beers.
Yeah, it's and from my experience, I would not have said this was Ten-Fidy either. I would not have put this down on a blind test. Definitely not. So this is a new experience.
Yeah. I will say that I can't believe there's such a flavor difference between the 2 years.
It's crazy.
It is like, you're right, two completely different beers.
Yeah.
The first one has like, it's robust, I think, and there's a lot of character in it. The second one is very clean and neat and just more like a very simple stout. Yeah, side by side, I would have been like, this is two completely different beers.
Yeah, I don't think I ever had a stout that aged 1 year with this different. That's why I'm like, okay, have they changed the receipt for something? But now you have to tell us, is the flavorful one, which is
Well, we have to
obviously
rate it
this
first.
one. All right. We'll rate them first. Oh, that's very hard. Should I go first then?
Yes,
since
because
I'm
you're the
I'm the
Ten-Fidy,
bastard in this.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Well, one of them has a canning date and one of them doesn't. So that makes it really difficult to judge. But one of them has a best before date and then one of them doesn't.
Yeah. Well, I'm not a big fan of these murky flavors. However, it is a complex, very beautiful beer. And I'll go, the first one is definitely more interesting. It's a better beer.
I totally agree.
Yeah, but either way, though, I'm not totally in favor of the flavors. So they kind of end up on the same score for me. Because the other one has a lot less of that flavor. It's still a great beer. But they all end up like, I'll give them a 4, both of them.
Both of them a 4? So they're a statistical dead even.
They're that even, but still, if I was to drink a full bottle myself, I would take the non-smelly one because it's easier to drink. It's completely hidden ABV in that one.
Yeah.
While the other one, you can really...
We feel how much was it? 10.5%?
It's a lot heavier.
Well, Ten-Fidy.
It is. That was the name is in the alcohol percentage. I never actually talked about the...
But
you didn't think about
that?
But I totally get your point. And the smell one has to be the older one. And I totally get your point that if you're into this beer, you should age it at least a year or you're stupid. All right? So
I like how you're going against yourself.
Yeah, I do. It's not my flavors, but definitely if you're into this beer, you should age it.
But I also love how you saved your own opinion by giving them both a 4.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, I'm not saying you're
right. Also, not saying I'm wrong. So
I'm also saying you're full of bullshit.
No, I'm also saying I'm wrong. I'm saying I'm wrong.
All right.
Yeah, I thought it would be spoiled. It's not. It's
not
completely different.
Yeah,
but we still don't know which one is which yet.
Well, we know we don't.
But however, the one I had, it had dead flavors.
All right.
And we're coming.
Maybe you just have a shitty story capacity, so that's what the problem is.
Yeah.
Well, for me, the non-smelly one has dead flavors.
No, I feel the smelly one is actually starting to have dead flavors.
Oh, you think?
Yes.
I don't think so at all, because I got so much dates and raisin and roastiness from it.
It's murky, but there's a
I
lot
don't
of
find it
autumn
murky at all.
Autumn and brown and leaves and
I don't agree at all.
No.
How
would you describe those flavors?
On the non-smelling one, I get a lot of metallic smell. It just smells like metal to me.
I really don't like it.
Yeah, like copper pennies, kind of.
So you're saying you don't like a fresh fitting or whatever?
We don't
it is,
know if it's
whatever
fresh.
It is. Yeah.
I'm not gonna finish the glass of the non-smelly one because I don't like it at all.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna stop drinking that glass right now.
Okay.
Because it's bad.
All right.
So you're saying one of the Ten-Fidy is bad?
Yes, I am.
Oh yeah.
I'm definitely saying that.
And then the other Ten-Fidy,
I really enjoy it.
take that to Pound Town.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I would definitely I'm gonna finish that glass.
All right. And so, what would you give the two?
Well, for me, it's a vast difference between the two.
Oh, it's incredible! It's like a canyon in between the two.
Exactly. It's like fucking throwing pennies into the Grand Canyon, and then that's the non-smelly one.
All right.
So I'm gonna give that like a 2.5.
All right. And the smelly one. As we're calling it, I really don't like the description, but it really is the best way to differentiate the two.
I'm probably going to give the smelly one a 4.
Yeah.
So I really enjoyed that one.
That's cool.
Yeah. I am going to give the smelly one also a 4. Maybe a 4.25 because I really, really like it. And then the non-smelly one I'm going to give just a 3 too.
Yeah. So let us know which one is which.
All right, the smelly one has been aged a year.
Really?
And the non-smelly one is the one that came out in the first System Lager release of January.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I have a can of the non-smelly one at home.
Yeah.
So we should revisit this in a year and see if that has turned into like the raisiny, datey goodness.
Right. I have another can in my stout closet in there.
Yeah.
And
Do you have one more of the old one?
I do not. This is the only one I have. And I just happened to have it. I was like, well, you know what? I'll just leave it. And then
let's try to fix one.
I still have one of the 2017s.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Keep it.
the 2017 says long live Fiddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the new one says session this.
Oh, he doesn't say fuck you, Adrian.
No. That was the other can they were going to
right.
They went with session this instead.
All right.
That's
All
right.
Okay, this is really interesting. I really wasn't sure how this would turn out. And based on your opinion, I was just like, I know this could be an aged Ten-Fidy could just be a colossal mistake. But,
I think though, like in the end, this is not my beer. It's a good beer, but it's not hitting my points.
It's just not for you.
No.
Well, what's funny is Matthias particularly picked the Ten-Fidy as his beer of choice when we had an episode back in November where we talked about our
Ooh, that's right.
one of our favorite beers that we had.
That might actually have been my only 2017 can.
Oh, okay.
I forgot about that.
And it could be the difference between year to year. Maybe they changed something or there was a slight difference in the cannings or something. So
could be.
Like I said, I got another can of the Ten-Fidy. You can still get it at System Log, and I'm sure there's still cans available.
Let's see if we can get I'm gonna have a look in my stout closet as well.
Yeah.
See if I have another one of the 2017 ones that came out. Because I know I got like 2 or 3 of them when they came out. But I know I've had at least one, and then I brought the one out for the beer of choice episode.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure I still have it.
But I think this beer ages actually much better than I anticipated.
Well, I have to say that I never had a beer change this much in 1 year.
It is completely different beer.
I'll be interested in the next year because perhaps you would see my point when this is 1 year older.
So when 2017 becomes 2 years old, then it's like, now there's my point. Yes, I was proved right.
We'll see.
In 5 years, this beer's going to suck.
The day will come.
Told you.
The day will come.
Well, I mean, every beer is going to suck. Give it enough time.
Yeah.
No, I'm not sure.
Well, yeah, of course. There's what is it? What's the expression? Exceptions to the rule.
There are exceptions to the rule.
Yeah.
But given time, any alcohol will probably suck eventually. Some might take 100 years.
Yeah.
Some might take 10. But
some might just take 2.
Yep.
Yeah. Some might take 2 weeks.
Exactly. Yeah. Some might just come out and taste horrible.
Yeah. More often than not. Sadly, there's more beers that just come out and taste horrible than.
We got the East of Färsker. It was like 1 day, isn't it? It's great. First day, East of Färsker.
I've never heard about this.
What? You never heard about it?
No.
No, it's like they're selling fresh beer. It's just an ale in Ystad, and they had these bottles, and it's been known for being absolutely terrible. And then you have people saying like, I had one, it was great, and it turns out to like been at the brewery or whatever.
Oh.
And then you get a bottle in your hand, you go home, and it's wasted.
Yeah.
So by the time you bring it from Systembolaget to home, it's done.
Yeah. So the best before you even get to Systembolaget, it's already done. So the best by date is 20 minutes after you've get it on tap.
Yeah.
So we should do an episode at the Ystad brewery.
Yes.
I think so, and we should bring a bottle.
Yeah.
And compare.
Yes.
That's a good one. I'm on.
All right.
Cool. That'll be done this summer.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
So check us out online at what'sontappodcast.com, Spotify, Instagram,
iTunes,
Stitcher,
YouTube,
Facebook, all those.
YouTube.
What'sontappodcast.com. Find us at all of your favorite social media points. So until next time, keep drinking.